Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and it's time for another Learning Infinity Batrep.
We work so you can play.
Learning Infinity Batrep. Got Ash here.
Hey!
And we're going to be playing Neoterran versus...
Nomads.
Just vanilla Nomads?
Just vanilla Nomads.
I think it was actually just the Nomads we happen to have.
That's right.
That's right.
Just what we happen to have, because I play Panosiania too, so I wasn't going to bring Panosiania against Panosiania. It'd be boring.
Pano versus Pano.
Pano as the Pano.
Well, I don't know. The factions are pretty diverse enough that you could actually...
They
like
are.
Neoterran versus Shock Army.
Yeah.
There's like barely no overlap.
It's true. There's not that much overlap. But
Yeah.
I figured something new. People didn't want to watch a Civil War happen again. It's better to play that once.
Exactly. So we're going to be playing... Ash actually brought in his table, so you can take a look at that. And he set up the terrain.
It's like me.
No, it's interesting.
Very open.
No, it is very open, but that's okay because when I've been setting up the terrain for so long that it's nice to have some variety there. Because when I set it up, it's predictable.
Dense.
Yeah, it's nice and dense, and it's it's asymmetrical and all that kind of stuff. So let's take a look. On this side is my 300 points of Neoterran Capitaline Army. I don't know how you're supposed to say the second word. Capitaline.
And you can say the Accentamenento.
Acontecimento.
Acontecimento, but you can't say that the other one?
Oh, it's new. It's new. I haven't done all the research to figure out how to say it.
Here at MiniWarGaming, we work on pronunciation.
Yeah, here we go. And there's 7 orders that you see right here. We've got a linked team of Neoterran bolts, and we got one guy with a Spitfire. We had a paramedic and one of them just with a boarding shotgun, and the other 2 with combi rifles. The one with the boarding shotgun has EM grenades too, so watch out. Then we got our trauma doc with its Paulbot. Is it a female? I can't tell. I think that doesn't matter. His or her Palbot. And then we got an Aquila with an HMG and multispectral visor level 3. So no camoing or ODD or any other happiness for you. On that side, we got Ash's 300 points of Nomads, or at least the part of the 300 points that we can see.
Right.
Look at this, we're playing War Machine today.
That's kind of, the idea. We got a pair of geckos and an iguana. So the geckos are the guys on the left and the right.
Geckos and iguana.
And everything else is cats. Everything else is all cats. I don't know
cats eat lizards.
I don't know. The lizards and the cats are
I've seen it. I've seen it.
You've literally seen that
I've seen cats eat geckos.
Live testimony of cats eating geckos.
Yeah.
I have not seen that.
If you have a gecko problem, which you don't normally have in Canada,
keep a cat around.
Just have a cat and everything's fine.
They will basically eat anything that moves anyway. So here we have the iguana. He's pretty cool. He's a kind of average tag, but fairly cheap. He's like 70-something points. The 2 geckos, if you haven't seen them before, they're almost like heavy infantry. They don't necessarily fight.
With 3 structure points.
With 3 structure points, yeah.
And
so
5 armor.
5. But they're only armed with Mark 12 over here, a pair of combi rifles over here. So they're not as dangerous as their tags. So this looks really intimidating, but if you imagine that these guys are, orc troops or mobile brigadas or something like that, that's effectively what their stats are. So very intimidating to look at, hard to hide, not necessarily as dangerous as one might think. Over here we have my Wildcats. They have light flamethrowers and combi rifles. And then, who knows, for those of you that can do math in your heads, that's probably not 300 points, there might be something else.
Yeah, who knows. Here is a table that we are playing on. Ash was kind enough to bring in these tables, which you said were made from the what again?
They're made from expanded PVC. A lot of the Infinity Terrain you see Scratchbook Online is made from it. It's like foam core, if you guys ever worked with foam core, but instead of having paper on either side of the foam, it's actually plastic. So it's not polyvinyl plastic, like you can't use plastic glue on it. You have to use super glue or some other glue. But you can cut it with a knife, just like you can cut foam core. You can sand it, and it's just really easy to work with. So all the etched in detail here was really easy to make, and this is an older table. I made this in about 2006 or 2007, but yeah, it's super durable. You can see it's still in pretty good shape, even though it's had a ton of games played on it.
Yeah, just minor damage.
Just minor damage to the corners and stuff like that, yeah.
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 And we are playing Frontline for our scenario. Frontline is basically that there are 3 areas outside of the deployment zones, and at the end of the game, whoever dominates them gets a certain number of points. If you dominate the one closest to you, you get a point. If you dominate the middle one, you get 3 points, and the one furthest from you is worth 4 points. And we have 2 classified objectives as well.
Probably have red.
Lieutenant Willpower roll-off. Go ahead.
Hey,
you got 11?
I did.
I got 7. So I'm assuming that you made it with an 11.
I did, but you made it probably with a 7 too, so I did win.
No, you win.
Oh, I win. That's right. I got higher.
You rolled higher.
Not lower. I'm sorry. I've already forgotten how to play this game.
Yeah. So what do you want? Do you want to choose sides and who deploys first, or do you want to choose who goes first?
I think I would like to choose sides and who deploys first.
Ooh, okay. What side do you want?
I like this side, right here.
Ooh, that works out.
Yeah, going this way.
I would have chosen, yeah, going that way. That's right.
Going this way, but deploying here.
Yeah, because I think I would have chosen this side too.
Would
so,
you?
Yeah.
All the big buildings.
Yeah, it's got the high deployment areas. And who do you want to deploy first?
I think you could go first.
Yeah, of course. I don't know why you'd ever choose to deploy first.
I don't think anyone does.
Yeah, just doesn't make sense. I have deployed over here. I got my doctor with his Palbot, linked team all along here. And then we have the Aquila with heavy machine gun. Pretty straightforward deployments. This guy can pretty much see everything. So as soon as he comes out, he's in trouble.
And everything can see him.
That's right, everything can see him too. So
I've done that deploy in my Aquila guard before, and it's never ended well for me.
yeah, it's hard to say. I might have to drop him prone, wait for you to move up, and then have him start attacking. But we'll wait and see. We got a gecko on one side, a gecko on the other side, and an iguana in the middle, and then we got our hellcats right there.
Wildcats.
Wildcats,
Hellcats, Tomcats. There's all kinds of cats.
Yeah, lots of cats. And that's it. So I get to choose who goes first.
You!
And I will go first. Surprise!
Surprise!
Hey! So, Neoterran, turn 1. Order number 1, this guy is going to do a move. It's going to end up right here. Should not have any AROs. And he's going to spend another order and go prone.
Ah, hidey hide.
Because there's no point in using this guy in the ARO against tags. It's just not going to do anything. I'm going to activate the link team, and they're just going to do a move. So I just measure this guy. He's going to go up to here. Here. So we'll just kind of follow behind. Follow behind.
Everyone to the glowy wall.
In deployment! Flamer!
Yeah, No, I'd never get to you.
Yeah, right. And they're gonna move again. As far as I know, not activating any AROs.
Negative.
We're activating again, going up the stairs.
Everybody to the stairs.
Whoop.
Oh!
He dies.
Steve, why do you fall?
And they're gonna move again.
Some zippy fast bolts.
Yeah,
It's like their name.
that's right.
Drink Bolt Cola.
Except that they're rather slow for being called bolts.
With this many orders, they're pretty fast.
Yeah, when you got nothing else to do, right?
That's true.
So go prone, and you guys run up there. Jog. And with my Lieutenant Special Order, I'm going to reform this link team and make this guy the link leader. I know I could have done that in a turn, but I really am not going to do anything else with Lieutenant Special Order anyways. And that's it. Pretty fast turn 1 for the Neoterrans, but that's what happens when your opponent has his entire army hidden, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with doing that. Kind of have to be careful not to let your opponent get too many shots on you. So this guy's prone, the doctor's back here in total cover. And these guys are all facing, off camera, I just kind of changed their facings to get them where I wanted. So these guys are looking kind of back, this guy's looking kind of on an angle, and then these two are looking forward so they can cover the advance. So these three can kind of see stuff that comes forward in this area. These two can see over there. And then we got some in the back as well, just in case there's any combat jumping or infiltrating or who knows what else we have.
Shenanigans, that's right.
So that's all I got. So let's hand it over, and it's going to be Nomads. I forgot what you were playing for a second. Nomads!
Nomads!
Turn 1.
So first activating is my Engineer Tomcat and Zondcat. They will arrive with their own order.
And that's Airborne Infiltration.
Airborne Infiltration!
Which is like Parachutist, so you get to choose a side, though, with Infiltration.
Correct. Better opportunity.
And what's this guy?
This is my other Tomcat? Yes, Tomcat. He's going to hang out back here. He's the Tomcat with...
Looks like a DEP.
DEP, that's right. And he has Airborne Infiltration. So
And what's the other weapon that he's got?
Just a combi rifle.
Okay. And what's this guy?
That is my Hellcat.
Hellcat.
And she's going to AD combat jumper right there.
Oh. Physical roll.
Going crazy. Let's see what happens. Terrible.
Physical of 12.
Here we go.
5. You make it. So I've got 3 guys that is in the zone of control. So I could turn them around, but I got to be careful because this guy's on the other side, and so he can come around and start shooting at their backs. Although I could turn them enough so they could still see there, but then that guy over there can turn. So it's got me surrounded. That'll make it a little harder, so I gotta decide. Well, this guy's gonna turn because I don't think he's got any more 80 guys. So I'm gonna turn this one to face, and that way he's facing. Whoop! See you later, antenna.
That's right.
See ya.
City destruction.
And this one's gonna turn so that it goes like this. Sees that one and can still see that corner. Oh, what the heck? The Spitfire's gonna turn too. This guy's got a light shotgun. So I really don't, or this girl, I think it's a girl, I'm not sure.
This Nomad.
This Nomad, there we go. This model has it's a shotgun, so I don't want to get it too much. So it's going to turn and face like this, just enough to see it.
Right.
Engineer and the Zoncat?
Zoncat. Zoncat's on the loose.
One order to activate both of them.
Yep, and move. 8 inches for here.
Other Tomcat.
Other Tomcat, yeah, gonna move. 4, so he's gonna go over there.
Tomcat's gonna go again?
Go 4.
Ooh, he's going up the stairs.
And then...
Like this guy, just everybody knows, he does get AROs, but all he can do is really change facing, which he's already facing the way that he can see them as soon as he comes up the stairs. So there's really no point in changing that. Iguana is going to activate and move. Hold on. Stay right there. Okay. ARO with a hidden deployed Swiss Guard. With a missile launcher.
That's not good.
So he's going to come out of camo, and he is going to fire his missile launcher at the Iguana.
There you go.
And then he's going to not ARO, he's going to do his second short skill shoot with his HMG. So 4 shots against 1, but I've got camo and a really good ballistic skill. No, that's only in the active turn.
Oh, that's right.
So we do face to face. And you got 4 rolls and I got 1. So this is dangerous, but that's what he's there for.
And your armor.
So he's got 4 shots at ballistic skill 8. I've got 1 at 15. So was this a good idea? We'll find out. Go ahead. Do your roll.
I got 1.
You got 1 at 3. I just need to roll between a 3 and a 15. I can do that, right?
No.
17! Oh, come on.
That was nothing.
That's going to give you another chance. So damage, 15 from a heavy machine gun. I got 5 armor and 3 cover. So I've got to beat a 7. Which I do with a 9. And I have a guts roll, or otherwise I'm going prone. Willpower 13. The question is, do I want to go prone? And I think the answer is no, because it's gonna force you to take care of them.
That's true.
Oh, I fail it. I'm going prone. The dice have determined what I'm going to do.
That's right.
Prone he goes. And then he's going to use a long skill and do suppression fire.
Yeah, try and clip both these guys.
So suppression fire goes through here, and he does nick both of these guys, so if they stand up right where they are,
full burst.
Then he gets burst 4.
Yeah.
And he's tossing away his last order.
That's it. Get over.
So lots of guys in my zone. Got a Iguana suppressing fire with his HMG up in that building to keep those guys' heads down, at least, or they have to crawl to the side before they pop up. And other than that, everybody else kind of stayed in their positions while everybody else popped in. So we're going to go now into Neoterran, turn 2. So this guy's going to spend an order, and he's just going to move while prone. No AROs for you, except these guys could turn and change facing if you like. So right now he's facing that way.
You'll just change facing ever so slightly, like that.
And then I'm going to stand up. Are you going to ARO with the Iguana and lose your suppression fire? The answer is, yeah, I have to.
Yeah, I don't know.
Otherwise, I'm going to die horribly miserable death.
You're not going to hit me. You're not going to hit me.
Just so I can keep the suppression fire on the Aquila. You don't have to. You don't have to. I'm just saying. Just saying.
I can also dodge.
Yeah.
With attack, which is stupid.
You could do that.
Alright, no, I'll shoot you back. That's fine.
Alright.
Let's do it.
So suppression fire gets dropped.
Okay.
And for my second short skill, I will fire the missile launcher at him. Alright, so you're rolling a ballistic skill 8, I'm rolling a ballistic skill 15, so go for it. Just don't roll an 8. Don't roll an 8. 16!
Misses.
7!
Oh.
That's a hit. So it's damage 14, and it's half of his armor because it's AP and explosive. He has 3 armor checks he has to make. And so his armor is down, plus he has cover.
That's right.
So the math, after all of that, is he has to beat 8s.
That's right.
3 times.
3 times.
So you got 3 structure points. And failed twice!
Oh!
So this guy only has 2 structure points. I thought he had 3, but I forgot he has an ejection guy. And so he basically what he has to do is an 80 combat jump within 8 inches. So you want to try and put him back there?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and put him back here.
All right. And then we remove this model.
That's right.
Physical 12.
Doesn't.
9. He's good. but he's going to stay right there. Link team is going to activate. I'm going to make the Spitfire dude the link leader, and we're going to do a move. Technically, your pilot can see us, so you'll get an ARO with that pilot that's over there.
Over there? Okay.
With his heavy machine gun. And I'm going to move the Spitfire. Actually, it doesn't really matter. You're going to get to shoot at me out of cover if you decide to fire at him. But I'm just going to kind of move it up a bit, looking that way. And then these guys are confident that you're dead, so they're going to turn back the way that they were before. They're like, you take care of it, boss.
Oh.
And we'll just take care of the rest of the army by ourselves. He's like, I got this.
I'm good, I'm good.
I got it. ARO?
I'll fire my light shotgun.
At who? All 5 of them triggered the ARO. So you could actually fire at any of them. So do you want a face-to-face roll to try to stop the Spitfire?
Yeah.
Or do you want to go for an easy kill? Or not easy kill, they've got good armor, but...
I'm gonna go for a shot at him.
Oh, sorry, this link leader's right here. Shot this guy?
Yep, and then he's gonna arrow at the Spitfire.
And then he's gonna arrow by firing at the Spitfire guy. So start with the Hellcat into this guy. Ballistic skill will be 15 for the shot. 15? Oh! Failed! Shot at a guy who's got his back turned to you!
Oh well.
Then I will fire the Spitfire into you. I get 5 shots, 4 shots for burst of the Spitfire, +1 for being in a link team. Oh, and I get +3 ballistic skill on top of that.
Ugh.
For being in the link team, +3 for the range. So my ballistic skill right now is 19. So I can't roll 20s.
You're good at rolling 20s.
Oh, it's a crit! On top of that. Gotta hit.
Okay, so I'm both.
Damage 14, -2 armor, so beat 12s.
13 or better.
Yes.
Oh,
no, she's dead.
Bye, Hellcat.
See you later.
You did your job.
And then you got your 1 shot against this guy. He's in cover, but you're in good range, so just 1 shot at your normal ballistic skill. Ballistic skill 14.
Hey-ya!
That's a hit.
Beat a 10.
So damage 15, cover 3, armor 2, so I gotta beat a 10. Which I do. Oh, that sucks.
So
for you.
close.
I'm good.
All
So
right,
guts roll on that one guy, willpower 12.
Red down.
He's good. He's good. I'm gonna activate this link team again, keeping the Spitfire guy as a link leader. And I gotta get him back to here so I can see that guy. Whoop! That antenna. That antenna. It's just looking to die. So right here you can just see. So I'm gonna do a move. So you can only see him once he gets to the cover, thankfully. I'll just have moved her further so that, actually no, I couldn't have. And these guys will kind of, yeah, let's shuffle up. Shuffle up, I guess. So you can ARO with your heavy machine gun.
Yeah, I'll shoot the guy with the
Spitfire.
Spitfire again.
And then I will fire 5 shots into him.
Yes, you will.
So you got 1 shot at ballistic skill 14.
That's right.
And I got 5 at ballistic skill 19. Well, you got it.
Oh.
You got it. If I roll 5 20s or 5 1s, but we could work out
20s and 1s. All 20s and 1s.
We can work that out if you
all
like.
20s and 1s.
What are the odds of that?
Not good.
It's actually 10%, and that goes down to 1%. Then 0.1%,
Yeah.
0.01%.
Yeah. But you're gonna do it though.
0.001. I know.
Don't tell me the odds. Never tell me the odds. Let's see what happens. And
not a single one.
I'm so dead.
5 hits. Damage 15 minus your armor of 3, so beat a 12. 5 times. I won't do the odds for you. No. Yes. And he's dead.
get out of there.
So Link Team's gonna do a move. Just measured it. So we got this one, which is the paramedic. It's gonna move up to here. And we got our Spitfire dude. He's gonna move up to here. Actually, I want him to join. But they're facing in such a way that they can see over there and still kind of watch this corner. And these guys are just gonna stay. Actually, I'll have this guy come down here, here, and here. You got a chain rifle on that guy, so I think I want him spread out a little bit. Aquila is going to stand up, which will trigger AROs with guys that can't see him, and he will move down to here. He's going to activate again, and he's going to move to here, where he can be seen by this guy. So his ARO will be...
Shoot you with a DEP.
With a DEP! All right. So you're not going to shoot with the light flamethrower?
Nah.
Because the DEP has to roll a hit.
That's fine.
All right. And I will HMG you to the face.
Do it.
So I got 4 shots of skill 15. You got 1 at 12. But hey, what the heck, right?
That's right.
You want to do yours first? You want me to do mine first?
Up to you.
No, you're the one that's you're
I'll do it.
you're credible odds. So go for it. Oh! It almost landed at 11.
19s. Over and over with the 19s.
So 4 shots of Ballistic Skill 15.
Yeah.
Oh, crit. There, I got a crit.
Yeah, you did.
I did it. Why can't you do it?
This is great.
And 3 hits. Damage 15 minus 1 armor, so beat 14s. No. Yes, he's dead.
Nice try.
Yeah. Hey, the Swiss Guard is going to use one more order, and he's just going to move up to here. Because the 12-inch line I know is right here. So as soon as he's out of that, then it basically secures that zone really well with these two very, very high points cost models. And I will use my Lieutenant Special Order to reform this Link team and keep this guy as a Link leader. In other words, I'm throwing it away. So that's the end of Neoterran turn 2. So managed to nuke the iguana.
Yes.
And the one cat that was over here. And the other cat that was over there. I'm assuming they're all cats.
Cats. Tomcats, Hellcats,
Wildcats.
Zoncats.
And so it's not looking too good for the Nomads, but he's not out of the game yet.
Nope.
So let's see what happens as we go into Nomads, turn 2. So, and then this is a Gecko is going to move this way.
And I'm moving.
Ooh, do you want to move into my line of fire? Or are you trying to stay back?
For now.
Just hold the gun around the corner so they're like, hey guys, there's a gun! There's a gun!
Advanced.
Engineer moving up. So I can see him, so I will arrow by firing a single shot from my HMG into his face.
Fire my light flamethrower at you.
Light flamethrower, of course, is direct template, so he will automatically hit me. So I just have a normal shot to hit him back. So this time my Ballistic Skill 15 is down to 12. 1.
Uh-oh.
That's a hit. So damage 15 minus cover and 1 armor, so beat an 11. Oh no! Unconscious. Unconscious, but I am auto-hit by that flamethrower. So damage 13. Yeah, you get cover against flamethrowers. You get line of fire or cover from the small end.
Right.
That's why the blast, when they directly hit you, you never get cover from them. So here I have it's damage 13 minus cover, so down to 10, and armor of 4. So got to be the 6. Now the nice thing for him is that if I fail this, I got to do it again because I do have 2 wounds. So beat a 6. 19.
All right.
Guts roll though with power 13. Failed. See, still roll high.
There you go.
So I have to get to total cover from where I was shot at. So I'm just going to move back to here. Gecko is going to move out, triggering some AROs. So let me just see what I got. So I'll arrow with all 3 of these guys. So we've got combi rifle, and that's not the paramedic, so that's boarding shotgun. All at burst 2 into this guy. And you got a chain Colt, which is a baby chain rifle, and we can hit both of them. I'm going to start with the 2 combi rifles against the Gecko. They will have +3 ballistic skill for being in a 5-man link team, and +3 for range. So ballistic skill 19. That's ridiculous.
It's pretty good.
Absolutely ridiculous. And hit.
Okay.
Damage 13 minus armor 5, so you got to beat 8s. And no, yes. And got 3 structure points down to 1. And then I'm going to fire the 2 shots from the boarding shotgun. I'm going to use the AP, obviously. So 19's to hit again. 2 hits. So damage 14, his armor 5 is reduced to 3, so he's got to beat 11s. 12s. But you got to roll 12s.
No, I have to beat 12s.
But you're damaged. I'm damage 14 minus 3 armor. So it's down to 11.
It's roll 12s. That's what I said, right? What did I say? Failed 1.
Failed 1, so he's immobile. He's
wrecked.
He's wrecked. Well, not wrecked. What's the word? Not immobile, because that's still like you get your order. He's not unconscious.
Disabled.
Disabled, that's the word. Thank
Disabled.
You. Well, ironically, I just used an unconscious marker for it. And now the chain Colt thing hits these 2 guys. So damage 13 minus cover of 3 down to 10 and 2 armor, so down to 8. So I'm going to do the boarding shotgun one first, beat an 8. I do. And the other guy? An 8! He's unconscious! So he's unconscious. Other Gecko's gonna go for a run.
Gonna go come around the corner here?
Over the comms, all I hear is, I got you! No AROs against that yet. Let's see with the missile launcher guy once he gets up to about here.
I'm gonna move just there with my signature move.
There. And the same guy will go. What is he armed with?
He's armed with a Mark 12.
Ooh.
He's going to advance, and he's going to...
Hold on. I got my arrows first.
You do.
So I'll arrow with this guy and shoot a missile launcher at your face. And let me just check if anybody else can see him. Aquila with HMG can see you, so he'll fire an HMG shot as well.
Okay.
And what's she going to do?
I'm going to shoot the Aquila.
Oh, the Aquila. Why don't you go for the TO Camel missile launcher guy?
Yeah, because that seems like a better idea.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Bad idea. No.
So he gets 3 shots against me at his ballistic skill of
15. Sorry, not 15, 13.
13, and I get 1 shot back at ballistic skill 15. Go for it.
Good numbers.
3 and 12.
Numbers.
2 hits, a 9 and a 3. And I roll back a 1 at ballistic skill 15.
Great.
And there's my 20! I rolled a 20! So damage 15, minus my 4 armor, down to 11, and cover, so down to 8, beating 8s. Yes and no, so I take a wound. So he takes 1 wound, and he has to take a guts check. Willpower 13. Makes it. Then I get 1 shot from my missile launcher. It'll be at even ballistic skill because you have cover. Ballistic skill 15. That's a hit. So damage 14, it is a blast weapon, or a template weapon, so it doesn't get any cover. So 14 minus 3 armor, because it's AP as well. 3 of these. Can you beat 11 3 times? You don't have to beat it 3 times. You just have to beat it at least once. You got 3 structure points.
I do!
Make it, fail it. So he's down to 2 structure points. So he's down to 2 wounds, and he's out of orders. Well, he tosses away 1 order that we don't know if it's Lieutenant Special.
Yeah, who could it possibly be?
I don't know. Well, we're down to 2 guys, but we'll see what happens.
I'm sure you can do all the heavy lifting there, Gecko.
You're good. You're good.
Fine.
Now, the one thing, as much as that was a horrible, horrible death turn, losing so many guys, he killed my lieutenant. Or I should say, he made my lieutenant unconscious, which, when you go into the 3rd turn, is just as good as killing.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to only have 2 orders for turn 3.
That's right.
I think I'll be okay, but it is definitely a disadvantage. So, I forgot my army again. Neoterrans!
Capital A!
Capital A!
Capital A!
Turn 3. So I only have 2 orders. You got 1 job, buddy. You got 2 orders to do it. Missile launcher into the gecko. His ARO is?
Shoot you back.
Mine as well, right?
Why wouldn't I Mark 12 you?
So I got 1 shot at 15. He's got 1 at 7. I hit you with an 8. So you need a 7. You need a 7.
Do it. Do it. No, that's
19.
That's not even.
Man, how many?
Not even close. To
you need to be playing D&D.
I keep rolling 19s. I do. Yes.
So damage 14 minus his 3 armor because it's AT. So beat 11s.
Yeah, it's a 12s or better.
No.
Oh, so
actually he's gone. And here's my last order.
Sure. Oh man.
All because it's you, Ash.
Thank you.
All because it's you.
Thanks so much. Yeah.
Do you want to do your turn?
Sportsmanship over here at MiniWarGaming.
You get 3 orders though. Because you're lieutenant. Which one's your lieutenant?
For my retreating guys.
Which one's your lieutenant?
This one cowering.
Oh wait, full retreat. You lose your lieutenant special order.
I get nothing. I get 2 orders that they both have to spend and not run away. So they're going back to the spaceship. Back to the spaceship.
You can have 1 guy move up.
I could have
and
nothing.
Hold.
Do nothing.
You can I mean like you can have 1 guy run away and 1 guy get rid of his thing and then do with his 1 order move up and at least hold the zone.
You could hold the zone.
So you automatically get that 1 point.
But it won't happen.
But I'll have the middle one and my 1 point. Did you get your classifieds? What were your classifieds?
My classifieds were going to be to blow up these crates right here.
Oh, you had like a bajillion deep charges too.
I know, I did. Except for the murder happening all over the place. And then I had a coup de grace, which if I'd managed to waddle over here and step on his neck, I could have gotten to. But unfortunately, everything being dead is going to keep me from completing those objectives.
Yes, that is very true.
That's one thing I didn't count on, is everything being dead.
Yeah, so the final score is, I don't even think we have to measure it. It's pretty obvious that I have the middle one.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely not in yours.
Yeah.
And I definitely have mine, because this 12 inches is right here. And so that gives me a total of 4 points, and then you could have ran up and got your 1 point.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Which, in like a...
tournament setting.
In tournament, you would want to have done that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just but for the sake of this, it would just be me moving a model for a metaphysical reward.
So final score, 4-1.
4-1.
Neoterrans, holy moly.
Yeah. Oh no! Look at all those tags. Terrible, scary.
Missile launcher. Missile launcher.
Yeah.
Combi rifles.
Swiss Guard missile launcher in a building. Pretty good.
Yeah.
He's armed with combi rifles, and the Mark 12 is pretty awesome, I have to say. Like,
yeah, no, he could have performed.
For heavy infantry points, he's pretty good.
You didn't have enough orders for him. That's all it really was.
No.
Is that he could only act it once, and you had 1 chance to.
I was a bit restricted by what we had painted. I would love to use those 3 tags of heavy infantry guys again in a different game
with a better,
different support.
Yes.
Because that was the problem, was I had to spend the whole first turn bringing on all my 80 stuff that.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, I guess I'll do 80 infiltrate because. What choice do I have?
And that link team is gross. Like, you can't even approach it really because of the 6th sense and stuff. Normally I could use that airborne infiltration and walking around to kind of keep you from...
And once they got up here, then they're going to be in their good range for those combi rifles. which means if you're not in cover, they have a ballistic scope 19.
They just murder you.
It's just, that's just nasty. Yeah. Very nasty. Okay, well, stay tuned. We're going to play another game. Do you know what you're going to bring?
I'll bring my pano this time.
Fine.
Apparently that's what we're doing.
All right.
It's a pano thing. You bring something different. I'll bring pano this time.
All right, fine. I'll bring a different list. So stay tuned. Click the link below to go watch that in the vault right now. If you're not a vault member, you can still click it. Sign up for a 7-day free trial. Watch it immediately. Like, it takes literally a minute to sign up. And then hopefully you'll stick around. I think you will, because most people who do sign up for the vault stick around. That's why I'm like a dealer. Just try it once.
First one's
Here you
free.
go. Here, it's free for 7 days. You can cancel whenever you want. Because I know once you're in there, you're going to be like, oh, I got to stay. But it also helps support us. And it keeps Ash. He can put food on the table.
That's right, yes. Feed my child.
Yeah. So if you don't sign up, I might have to let him go. I might have to let him go.
First he beats me, then he throws the last order at me, and now you're all witnesses. He's threatening me. So
no, I'm not threatening you.
Next game. I'm using these blue dice now.
I didn't threaten you.
No,
I didn't threaten you.
No, blue dice are mine. These are red dice. We're switching dice again. Forget colors.
All right. Thanks for watching. Happy wargaming.